Hi there. My name is Fishhouse1, and welcome back to Comfort Craft. It's it's been a while. Definitely has been a while since I've made one of these. The last episode was from the time of this recording 3 weeks ago, nearly a month. That is partly due to my new semester in college. Things have been definitely different. My schedule has been a lot more busier. I've been learning a lot more things. I've been writing for our newspaper and doing things on the radio, and it's been a very kind of chaotic time. But I'm growing, and I've gotten a little overwhelmed. But honestly, this week's probably felt the best so far. I feel like I'm finally getting a hold of things. I feel like kind of starting to figure things out. But yeah, thank you all so much for the continued support that the channel receives and continues to receive, and I'm just glad you're here. And for all the loyal people who have waited for this episode to come out, thank you very much for your patience. I'm not going to promise that I'm going to be consistent with these uploads because some days I just am exhausted and I have so many other things to do. And whenever I began this series, it was kind of a priority a little bit because it was at a time when I didn't have a lot going on, and now that I do, I have a lot more other things that are considered a priority. So, yes, like I said, thank you for your patience and your waiting and whatnot, and yeah, so. What was I gonna say? Okay, yes, that's right. Sorry, I'm trying to remember everything. um, so I last episode I talked about making a post office, and I have built it, and I will show that to you right now. There it is, right there. And you're probably thinking, why is there a fence post here? I need to get glowstone. I need to make little lamps again, because if you see back there, I have like lamps. It's blocked by a tree. It's okay. You get the idea. Oh, it's getting dark. It's fine. It's fine. We're good. But yeah, I built the post office, and look, it has a little flag. I love Better Than Adventure for this reason. You're probably thinking that the post office looks very. It's a very specific design. It's a very unique design, and the reason for that is because I actually based it off this picture right here that I'm going to put on screen. I think it's like a model, like some kind of like town, miniature town model, but it's of this little post office. And I saw it and I was like, that is perfect. That's exactly the kind of building I want. So I built it to mimic that. I hope it turned out well. I think it looks rather good. I feel like I matched the words are hard. I matched the dimensions the best that I could, and also with the colors and such. And so yeah, and I have a little flag right there that has a little envelope on it, of course, to signal mail. And so you go in here, and it leads out to this little dock back here. Let me put torches up so it's not super dark. There we go. Oh, look at that! Isn't that pretty? That is beautiful. That is wonderful. But it leads out to this dock, and this is actually where I'm going to be receiving my mail. I've contacted a mailman. He lives off in that direction, kind of north on a little island, and he's in charge of mail and such. And they have a whole system worked out. But I maybe you'll see him in a few episodes or so. But he's pretty sneaky. He gets here pretty quick, and it's usually overnight. So, but hopefully, when you awake in the morning, there will be mail. He's notified me that people have been sending in letters through the inbox, and I'm excited to read them. So, he said there's quite a bit. I think he said there's 9 in total, as of right now, at least. And what I'm probably going to do is just keep it to maybe 4 for now, just to kind of get caught up, and then do the other 4 next episode. And I think that would be good. Or maybe I'll change my mind. We'll see. But as you can see, we don't have any letters in the little mailboxes yet. So hopefully, when we wake, he will have come and we'll have some mail. So and I'm excited to read the letters and to see what you guys have been saying. Been looking forward to it for sure. I just have finally having a little bit of time and a little bit of sanity to properly sit down and record an episode. So let me light this up so it's not so dark. I need to put a street lamp. I think one would be good right there where that actually gonna mark is. Kind of, I hate. Anytime I hear like footsteps. Oh, see, I knew it. Anytime I hear footsteps and I don't like hear any other noise, I always immediately just assume it's a creeper. Bunch of PTSD from creeper explosions, but yeah, hopefully he comes. I like that. I think it looks rather nice at night. So, and I kind of plan to expand this area, kind of have it wrap around the island. I might have talked about that in another episode. I can't remember, but yeah. So we'll go to sleep and hopefully we'll have mail tomorrow. Need to fix the waterfall. Whenever it freezes over in Better Than Adventure, a lot of like there'll be like ice that'll form around the waterfall, and so then it kind of makes it like this bigger waterfall because the ice eventually breaks, and then you get more water, and it's just kind of a mess. So I think what I'm gonna do is put pistons right where that waterfall kind of goes down, and then I like during the winter I can block it off and kind of hold the water as like a little reservoir or a little kind of dam almost. But yeah, see, I put I think that's basalt, cobbled basalt there. So there's fireflies. Okay, let's go to bed. I feel like I'm waiting for Santa Claus, but yeah, okay. Hopefully there will be papers in the morning. We'll find out. Oh, I kind of slept in a little late. It's already 11 o'clock. In Minecraft, of course, I did not just go to bed. But yeah. So we're gonna go check and see if the mail guy came. Hopefully, we have some mail. We'll see. Very interested to see what you guys have to say. I'm definitely intrigued. It's so nice when it's fall on Better Than Adventure. I love like the red trees, and especially like when they're orange and yellow. It's so pretty. I mean, look, it complements like the wood and like the ground so well. It just looks so nice. Okay, we're almost there. Almost there. Okay, moment of truth. Here we go. Look at that. Boom. We got letters. How about that? Okay, we'll take the first 4, and then we'll save these other 5 for the next episode. Okay. Whoa. Okay. I'm just opening stuff. Okay. Let's open our letter. I think this will be a good spot to kind of sit and reflect. So, okay. Our first letter is from Narrow Dragon 88, and they say, I wanted to say congratulations on the success of the series. I hope to see a verified checkmark on your channel in the near future. Thank you, Narrow Dragon 88. I think that would be very cool. Like I said in the beginning of this episode, I'm not sure about the consistency of my uploads. I kind of feel like Jay Schlatt recording his weekly slap, but yeah, hopefully, like I said, I'm sure around spring break and probably a little bit of the summer, I'll have some more motivation. And I'm sure you guys commenting on the channel will also kind of push me to do more. But yeah, hopefully things are consistent, and a check mark would be very cool. Okay, our second letter is from Adina. I think it's Adina. Adina24. Hey Fish, I wanted to ask if you ever considered building a road network to link up all your projects. It's something that I do in my 1.20 world, and it always gives me an ongoing project to fall back on when I run out of ideas. I think that'd be a nice addition to your world and really help give everything a sense of place. Well, thank you. That is kind of what I am doing already with this rail network. It probably won't go to every project, but just kind of the bigger ones, more of like the landmarks in the areas where there are more projects and such like that. I also really like using boats to get around because, and better than Adventure, because it's a total conversion mod, they fixed the awful, awful boats that are in the regular beta, and they're so much better. They actually function properly, and you can go pretty fast in them. So that's a huge plus. But yeah, that is kind of what I'm already planned to do. Of course, it's still in the progress, and it'll probably take some time just because getting materials and all that, and especially all that wood. But I do like my railways to look finished and such. I was actually watching a Mongster video the other day. He was doing like a world tour update. Very cool world, but he has like little train hubs, kind of like this, where they go to different spots in his world with different projects and such. And so yeah, that is kind of what I plan to do. But yeah, good question, and thank you very much for your letter. Okay, our third letter is from Nosferatu. Love that username. Have you thought about creating a small BTA SMP? Shocked face or whatever, little gasp. I have not. Honestly, in all reality, a SMP is not something I would be very interested in. I kind of like to keep Comfort Craft to my own little world. I like kind of having it as my own little project because I definitely like having a little sense of control and creative freedom to do whatever I want. But of course, without anyone else kind of giving feedback or whatnot. So I do enjoy that kind of control that the little world kind of gives me. But at the same time, I think it could definitely be fun, but it would certainly have to be separate from Comfort Craft. And another thing is a lot of that stuff, it takes a lot of like supervision and control and management, and that's just not something I am up for at this time. Maybe in the future I will, we will see, but I will definitely let you know. And as the sun sets, we will read our fourth letter, and our fourth letter is from our good, loyal friend, AJ Kyron. Hello, Comfortcraft. This is a bit intimidating to be free to talk about anything here on this lovely page. I love the font. Thank you. Thank you very much. Maybe I should introduce myself. I'm Robin. I'm 36, living in France. I'm born with a health issue that is commonly known as growth hormone deficit, but I have a rare form with a complete deficit that affects around 40,000 people in the world. Oh my goodness. Today, I'm living a kind of normal life. I have a job. The only big difference is I have meds and an injection every day, plus one every month, and visits to the doc once a year. I can get tired faster than people with no health issues. Life is okay. Of course, there's always stuff happening, but it's okay. I had my phases of depression that lasted years. I had some crisis. It comes back sometimes, but doesn't last. I know for many of you, there's struggles everywhere. Sadly, I don't have any comforting truth that will help you all get through it. But know that I care. I feel helpless because I tried desperately to find something to do that would help everyone, but there's nothing. It's like being caught in a storm and there's no shelter around. I won't say sunshine will come after because I know for some it never happens. I can't tell you to be strong. The only thing I can tell you to do is to tell you all that I care. And that I really wish the best to all of you. I'm no God, but I understand the mistakes, the frustration, and their consequences, and I forgive it. All I have to give is hope and love, and I send you all of it. Please take care of yourself if you can. Try to make the most of the smallest joys because it's those moments, that last in time, that matter. And don't lose hope that things may get better one day. You are not alone. We are all caught in this crazy wheel that's called life. It's okay to ask for help. It's okay to fear, to cry, to be weak, lazy, or anything. People may judge you, but you are the only judge to what is okay for you or not. I hope you all have a fantastic life. P.S. I hope this isn't too long. I know this might be not adapted to read in an episode, so if you don't, it's okay. I don't mind. You might prefer to reserve it for a more specific episode or whatever. It's cool even if it never appears. Thanks again, Mr. Fishhouse1. See you soon. Well, thank you, Robin. Thank you very much for that message. I know in your letter you said that you feel like you don't have anything to comfort people, but those words alone are enough to, I think, really have people feel like they're heard and for them to really feel like there's someone out there that cares. Thank you so much for your message, by the way. I just want to say that I really appreciate the support that you've given the channel. I see you comment on nearly every single video, and I'm always happy to see your profile show up in your username. So I'm very grateful for that letter, and I'm grateful for your words of wisdom. I definitely think life can be very difficult, but in order to kind of enjoy it, we have to remember what makes it worth it. And kind of like you said, take care of yourself. The smallest joys and the precious moments are what matter. And especially with our, society today and just kind of constant fast-paced living, we can, usually forget about that. But it's always good to take a moment to reflect. So thank you very much, Robin. Your message was very beautiful, and I think it's a wonderful start to this little inbox series, and I'm grateful for your words of encouragement and your wisdom. So thank you again, AJ Kyron or Robin, and I hope you are doing well at this time whenever you see this video or whenever the upload comes up. But yeah, thank you again so much for your wonderful message. God bless you, sir. So yeah, what a wonderful episode. So many great letters. Thank you all for the letters. Like I said, there's 5 others that I will probably do next episode, but just for time's sake, I'll save them for next episode, and we will catch up on them then. I'm going to put these next to my bed. We'll put them in a little box. I think that would be kind of cool. We'll do sure, we'll do the chest. How about that? Put our letters in here. That way we can keep track of them. But yeah, thank you all so much for your wonderful words of encouragement and messages and questions. And I'll probably go to bed, and we'll wake up. And yeah, I know you guys have said that you want me to kind of show my building process. And of course, I finished the lighthouse before that happened. But I'll probably do that maybe next episode. I'm not sure how long this episode is already. Which, I mean, it's fine. It's kind of whatever. But I think I'd probably save it for next episode. Like I've said, I've kind of been very tired with everything I've had going on. So yeah, I definitely do plan to make still plan to do the Fort Comfort on the other side of the kind of ocean or whatever that way. But yeah, I'm happy with how the post office has turned out. I think it looks really nice. So yeah, I might just go ahead and end it here, just to kind of get things started back up again. Sorry if this episode wasn't very maybe entertaining or whatever, but I'm grateful that we got a little bit of feedback with the community, and I got to share your letters. And yeah, thank you all so much for watching, as always. And of course, until next time, remember to stay comfy, take care of yourself, and have a good one.